Why, hello there, pen warriors and pen pacifists alike. Shams Nelson here from Pen and Blade. If you were at the live stream yesterday, then perhaps this video is redundant, but if not, then you still have the opportunity to change the fate of the kingdom we are creating in our collaborative world-building game. What is it called again? Battle Kingdom. Yes. Battle Kingdoms. So in this video, I'm going to do a quick recap of the two leaders and groups that you can choose between to decide who will be the victor and who might just conquer the entire land. So in the first episode of Battle Kingdoms Live, we are going to pit Froyo, the halfling wizard, against Richmond Skelzok, the elvish priest. Or actually a cleric, elvish cleric. So the whole story behind this region, the Gold Piece region over here, is that the Gold Piece Forest, first off, is called that because the rivers run rich with gold, and many peace treaties have been created, gold being handed over in exchange for peace in this region. And it is rumored that there is a golden yeti, that whatever he touches in these mountains up here, whatever he touches turns to gold, and that is the source of all the gold that runs down the Foolscar River. To the western side, we've got the lands that belonged to the halflings living peacefully over here in the valley, and the Gold Piece Forest actually used to extend all the way down into Forest Vernon, and Forest Vernon used to be a part of the Gold Piece Forest. But what happened is the halflings were living in peace over there, but to the east we had Richmond Skelzok and his brother Vernon Skelzok. Now Vernon fell in love with a human woman, and he was ostracized from the lands because the elvish clerics or the elves don't believe in intermarrying between species. So he left and crossed the Foolscar River into the west and decided to enslave the halflings, of course, to build a new empire of half-elf, of awesome half-elves that were his children. So he went and he began this endeavor, and he enslaved many halflings, and maybe for several generations, him and his children and the people who came to live, that he invited to live within his kingdom, benefited from the unjust treatment of the halflings. But it wasn't until Froyo came and rose up with a bunch of halfling wizards who practiced the arcane arts in secret and discovered a way to seek vengeance upon Vernon. So, in one fell swoop, he placed an ancient curse. So what happened? This is the way that it happened. The halfling army attacked the unsuspecting citizens of a town that used to be right around hither, and chasing all the people into Forest Vernon. All right. In Forest Vernon, they had laid a trap where they had placed a curse on every tree, that any time a person brushed against a tree, the tree would capture them, turning them into a corpse and sucking out their life force and turning it and then consolidating that life force into an item. So each tree has an item within it, and I think you'd have to cut down the tree to find the item. It's literally like inside of the trunk of the tree. But if you were to retrieve it, then you will be slowly turned into a corpse yourself, an undead creature, and it is a very painful process, though you will still stay alive in an undead form. Now, since this has happened, some of the zombies have been swept down into this southern area right here by the rains and the waters, and they become animated once they have left the tree from which they are bound into mindless undead. So that's what the halflings did to Vernon and his people. And so this has obviously doesn't sit well with Richmond Skelzok, for his brother has been, and his family and friends and his kingdom have been cursed. So he plans to cross the Foolscar River and attack the halflings and try to take them under his dominion once more. So it's up to you to vote in the community section of the Pen and Blade YouTube channel. Click over there and decide who shall win this epic battle, Froyo and the halflings, or Richmond Skelzok, who I forgot to mention has allied himself with the Treants, who are angry because of the corruption of Forest Vernon. You see, the Gold Piece Forest has retracted back to the north in that area, because that area of the forest is cursed and plagued by dark magics now. So the treants do not care for the halflings because of what they have done, and so they carry elves upon their backs into battle, shooting arrows and spells, and they can throw siege weaponries pretty much like the Ents in Lord of the Rings. So who shall win, Froyo and his halfling army with his elite band of wizards, or Richmond Skelzok with his treant assisted elvish army? Let me know, and we shall see what becomes of this world in the next episode of Battle Kingdom. Or Battle Kingdom singular. Oh yeah, I have to stop the video here. Peace, God bless, and stay fantastic, everyone.